Okay, now we're just at the final details of this drawing. I have just taken my little scrub brush and I'm going back in and just putting in some details, like on the doors, I should say. Suggest that they're a door. Cleaning up this a little bit. This area should have some lines here. There's a lot of architectural detail in here that's not showing up in our painting. I need to clean that up a little bit. Just give it a little more interest. Just suggesting kind of where the door is. Get the circle back here a little bit. And you can do as much detail as you want to in here. I tend to over detail things, so I'm trying to not do that right now. What we are going to do right now is mix up our greens. And if you remember, we have lemon yellow and ultramarine blue. So take our lemon yellow, make us a nice light green for the top and a nice dark green for the rest of the shrubbery, mid-green. Then we're going to take a little Payne's Gray and make a nice dark green for the very base. Okay, and we'll need a fairly small brush for that. I think I'll use this pointed. This is a Princeton 8 pointed round. It'll be fine for that. First thing we're going to do is get the light green in. If I can get it mixed up. Get the light green in the very tops of the trees and the bushes. That. Go into your mid-range green. Drop that right in. This is all wet and wet. I think we'll carry this one on down here and on this side as well. Up in here. That's your mid-green. Stay away from him. Then go to your dark green, the very base of your bushes down here. And get yourself some darks in here as well. Okay. Just around him so he stands out a little bit. And really, that's all I'm going to do for that, for those greens. Okay. I'm liking leaving the white on this because it needs that pop. What we are going to do is take a liner brush. Let me find my liner brush here. Hang on a second. This one will probably work fine. This it's not one of my favorite brushes. It's a Tintorino. I just want to put in some of these detail lines right in here. And we're going to have to do it with a darker color. So we're going to do it with the burnt sienna. And I just want to add, without putting my hand in the green there, just want to clean up some of this detail. Give some detail here. So we see that there's something going on here. There's a little space in there. Just cleaning up that area a little bit. We could even put a little of the raw sienna in there if we wanted to. Just brighten it up. Maybe right around this edge of this. And again, you know me, you know I tend to over detail things, so stop whenever you think you're ready, because I will just keep going. Like that better. Okay, we're going to stop and evaluate this and see if we need any pops of color anywhere. We've lost a lot of our color here. So we might want to brighten some of this back up just with the straight raw sienna, just to make it more lively, but this is not the brush to be doing that with. Let's use this pointed round for that. Let's just see if we want a pop of color anywhere. I'd like to separate this from this a little more. So I'm thinking if I darken this right here, it's really going to stand out from that. And it did. And maybe the same for this right here. And if that's too much, just knock it back. Remember, we're just adding color at this point, because it did get a little flat and a little washed out. I do want that lighter. It's just stay lighter there, though. So if you stand back and look at it, just add a little dots of color here and there where you want it to be more lively. Bring back that beautiful sienna color a little bit more, especially on some of these darker areas. I'm already liking that better. And just with a wet brush, I am just going to go over this and knock this white back the tiniest bit. All right. I think we need to clean up around this guy here. Let's do some green right around him so he doesn't look so funny. And we'll make his head, his hair, and this shadow part of his head darker over here. That's much better. All right. We might be finished with this one, guys. Let's let it dry, and I'll leave it alone for a little while and see if we need to add anything else to it.